Hey, what's poppin'? I thought I'd bring up something from my last video because I said that there's nobody here on this God's green earth that I did anything to. Well, I meant that. But I have to say this. I'm not talking about anything from 2002, 2001 that I already apologized for if I made anybody out there feel offended about anything. If I already apologized for it and you're still talking about that, whatever I made you upset about, then you need to seek counseling because I'm talking about 2024, period. So like I said, I haven't done anything to anybody on God's green earth personally, period. So now I want to talk to you all about because there are some people out there who are just working on one parent, or there's people out there who don't even have any parents like me, right? And I say this to say, in my situation with my siblings, they're working on one parent. And if that one parent that they have, I don't include their mother as my mother because I don't even know where she lives. I have nothing with this woman. So, if this parent of my siblings ever were to pass, I don't want to have a knock on the door or a text telling me anything because I'm here now. Don't wait for her to, God forbid, pass away. And then now you want a relationship with me. It won't ever happen. That's just like throwing a rock and hiding the hand. I'm not doing that. If there is nobody out there, well, if any of my siblings ever want a relationship with me, it would have to be while she is still alive. That's it. Now, on another note, I want to talk to you all about my ex-husband. Some people will probably say that I should probably feel maybe embarrassed or something about what I'm about to say, but I'm not embarrassed because I'm a real person and this is my real life. So, my ex-husband, the evil narcissist, he never intended to be my husband. He never intended to stay in a relationship with me. And I say this because of what his true intentions were. Because when we did get back together, I made him go to the doctor because it was almost a year that we've been apart again and get checked up before we even did anything. And when he was talking to me and stuff, he was letting me know that there was some rumors going around about him. And I was wondering why he wanted to get married so fast. Now, mind you, when we were together, I have to say this to you all, because if you see my other videos, then you will understand, but I'm going to repeat it again. When we first met, I let him know that I was separated and I wasn't looking for anything. But he wanted to blab it all around the world. So when my house burned down, again, as you all know, I always loved God and I didn't want God to be upset with me. So when my house burned, he was there with me. And then that day, his clothes, his ex, wind up dropping his stuff there. Okay? So now I'm like, damn, now he got kicked out. So now he has to, I don't want to say he can't come with me and my children to the hotel because I don't want, I'll feel bad. But now, by that being said, that next day, do you know what he did? He ran to the courthouse and asked for a divorce. He put in divorce papers. I didn't ask him to do it. I didn't even divorce my ex while we were still together until almost 7 years before I even got divorced. And I was still with him. So that's how that went. So I'm gonna fast forward it. So now we're together, and how this last part just stopped with us. I've been celibate since December. We got and he left in March. So you do the math, and got divorced in June. So in March, that next day when he left, guess where he went? To sign for a divorce from me. So you guys do the math. He was already with somebody. He never got off the dating app while we were still together. Now I have to rewind this. I don't know how many women have done this, but I never wanted to be by myself because I've always been abandoned. That's why I always had my kids. That's why I had kids, so that way I would never be by myself. And my story I told him about, and I didn't want to have to rehash my story again with somebody else. That's why I kept on sticking with him. Well, lo and behold, he was never going to stick around with me. He only married me so quick. Well, for him it was quick. For me, it was years down the line. The reason why he wanted to marry me was because he had a reputation of something that I'll let him tell you about. And had I let him, and a lot of people say, well, if he really wanted to go, he would have really wanted to go. No, how can I say this? You're standing behind the door, you're standing in front of the door saying, no, you're not going, you're not going. You know how many times I've done that? And I'm not ashamed to say it because I've done it. I didn't know I didn't love myself. That's the God's honest truth. I didn't know I didn't love myself. I would stand behind the door, stand in front of the door. No, you're not leaving me. And I didn't even do anything. That's it. I didn't even do anything. I catered to this man, this evil demon. And he did me really greasy and dirty. So I woke up to him so many different times of different occasions, okay? This last one right here was a big tap off, but he's done a lot of dirty, disgusting things to me. So like I said, he never intended to stay in this relationship that we had. It was a joke. Had I let him do what he wanted to do, it would have been over right 2 months after we got married. It was a joke to him. I realized that after the fact, after I've been giving myself to God wholeheartedly, and he has showed me and told me so many things about this evil demon. But the gag is, I know what I put into the relationship, and he can't stop calling, and he can't stop texting. And I don't answer the calls, and I don't answer the text. I'm not weak anymore. I love myself now. And it's kind of sad because if anybody were to see this video, will probably say a whole bunch of ridiculous things or whatever. But I'm so proud of me making this video and letting you all know that I'm not ashamed of what I tried to do and try to salvage a relationship, because we were together for 18 years, on and off because of him. Me, I did my part. I don't drink, I don't smoke anymore, but I'm not saying I'm not gonna drink anymore. I'm almost happy. I want to give this video to you all because I'm feeling good about myself. I love myself now, and I'm sticking to my boundaries. And like I said, God is great. Put God first in everything you do. In Jesus' name. This is the Black Diamond Misfit. This is my story, and I'm the only one that can tell it. Bye.